Hey everyone, welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Today we're going to do another episode of my favorite bands from A to Z. One letter at a time, I intend to finish the entire alphabet at some point. The last episode featured the letter F for Foreigner, which means that G has got to be up next. There are numerous options available, such as Good Charlotte, Godsmack, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Guns N' Roses, Green Day, Generation X, Great White, Grand Funk Railroad, Glass Animals, Ghost, Ghost Town, Gentle Giant, Genesis, Glass Hammer, Green River, Garbage, Game Theory, Government Mule, Glass Tiger, Greta Van Fleet, Geordie, and Grey Days. Gee, wonder who I should pick. After a deep period of contemplation, I gauged that Guns N' Roses would be a great choice. Just like other episodes, I will resort to a Q&A style to get my point across about what a grand, glorious, and glamorous group the Guns N' Roses truly is. If I met a fellow GNR fan, and we initiated a conversation with each other, what sorts of questions might arise, and how would I reply to those questions? Why don't we find out right now? First question, how long have I been a fan of GNR? I've been part of the GNR fan base since 2008. I grew up on them, and as time elapsed, I wanted to explore every nook and cranny associated with them. Next question, what's my favorite GNR song? Out of all their stupendous songs, I find myself returning to Rocket Queen most frequently. As expected, I always have a blast when it comes on. Next question, what's my favorite GNR album? Appetite for Destruction by far. I don't think anything else can hold a candle to Appetite. They became a household name because of this album. The opening track starts off on a high note. The impressiveness continues to build with each track and stays consistently above average until the closing moments. GNR absolutely hit the ground running with Appetite for Destruction, an absolutely essential piece of the 80s music scene. Next question, who's my favorite member of the lineup? Axl Rose. In his youth, Axl could be a total jerk, but he's come a long way since then. Now it's clear that he has cleaned up his act. I remember watching a clip fairly recently where Axl slipped on stage and fell down. Instead of getting upset, he merely grabbed a towel and wiped up the mess that caused the accident. The old Axl most likely would have went on a tirade. Thankfully, cooler heads prevailed. I actually dressed up as Axl Rose for Halloween during 2 consecutive years, 2019 and 2020. I saved the wig and bandana. I even shaved off my goatee so that I would more closely resemble Axl's appearance. Here, I'll show you some pics. It was nearly impossible to keep my balance with these clunky boots on. I pretended that I was holding a microphone. I dug the tattoos so much that I waited an extra day before I washed them away. Next question. Have I ever been to a GNR show before? No, but my dad went to see them with his older brother back in 2017. I can't remember why I didn't tag along. Maybe I already made other plans. Regardless, after he returned home, Dad claimed that GNR put on an epic performance. He posted this pic of the stage the following day. Next question. What song introduced me to GNR? Welcome to the Jungle represented my initial exposure to them. It was so cool to see this particular song appear in the 2017 Jumanji movie starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. That brought a smile to my face. Next question. What's the most recent GNR tune that I listened to? Only yesterday, I blessed my ears with You're Crazy off the GNR Lies record. I agree with the vast majority of fans that the GNR Lies version is superior to the Appetite edition. Next question. Do I have any GNR accessories? As a matter of fact, I do. My collection is gradually growing. A copy of Duff McKagan's autobiography called It's So Easy and Other Lies, which I'm in the midst of reading aloud. A neat sticker of Slash. 2 different t-shirts. The first one depicts Appetite for Destruction, and the other one simply contains the Guns N' Roses logo. A gorgeous 2008 Gibson Les Paul Slash signature guitar that I share with my dad. A giant GNR poster. And finally, a super reliable Marshall SL5 Slash signature amp. Last question. What's my number one favorite thing in the whole world about GNR? I would probably say Slash's wacky social media post. If you follow his Instagram account, you understand what I'm talking about. You never know what kind of unorthodox image to expect next from Slash. I think he enjoys getting people flustered. His perplexing post used to make me raise my eyebrows on a regular basis. Once you reach a certain point, though, it won't even faze you anymore. Well, now you know straight from the source what my favorite band is that begins with the letter G. What about you? Let me know in the comments. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Till then, rock on.